And welcome back to another video. This video is going to be what the heck just happened for the past week. So it's insane what happened. I'm not going to repeat what happened, but if you know what happened with Logan Paul, you know, I'll tell you, because he deleted everything. He found a dead body in a suicide forest, and he found a dead body while he was in Japan and found a dead body. I have nothing really to say about it. I'm speechless. That was a dumb mistake. You could have said something or stopped recording, took it off, something. There's always something you could have did to do better. But you just kept pushing, didn't you? Until you finally got the views for it. So, and here you are now. So that's crazy that, you know, and people mess up on YouTube all the time. It's not just one thing or two things or three things. For an example, like PewDiePie, he said the N-word on stream, but is forgived for it. And it wasn't even on accident. Like, he knew that was the way to put the word. So, I just... I just don't understand, like... And I need to explain something here. It's a valuable story. And this happened at least 2 weeks ago or so. So I just want to get this off my chest too. It has been a while now, and I've made mistakes myself too. I'll explain it in this video of what happened, but don't ever be stupid. If you have something that you might regret, and you have a decision, and it comes to decision, don't do whatever you're about to do. Cause you're gonna mess up. You're gonna mess up. I've did it before, it's awful. You're gonna mess up. You're just going to mess up, it's a guaranteed thing. Don't do something you will regret. Previously, a few weeks ago, that has happened. I got banned from a school for 6 months because I'm me wanting to be dumb and go in a shed. I can go back there during June. We met there to go play basketball, but then there's this shed. We just wanted to see what was in it. Lady called the cops, so. And it was on school property too, so. We got trespassing for it, so. So, yeah. And don't worry, I've learned my lesson. I will never do that again. Probably never going back to that school for what happened. So, there's confessions, and with Logan Paul doing that, either way, it can go two ways. Because the way I didn't see the video, but I know what I've heard from it. He was like trying to not advertise suicide, or he was trying to, before on the news or what he tweeted or whatever, he wanted to say it was only just to prevent suicide. It wasn't trying to get views. And on the other hand, what he did say, he already does get views. So I don't understand why he would need more views if he already gets views. So that made sense to my head. So maybe he really wasn't trying to do something that cruel, or maybe he was. But people go through this problem every day. One of my friends made the biggest mistakes of his life. I lost a $50 gift card for PlayStation, and I went 3 a.m. last night, or not last night, a few nights ago, to look for it outside because I placed it down on my table outside and I just couldn't find it. There's just somewhere to set it because I had to go inside. And you know what? The friend that was with me, he kept saying, he said, I'll buy you a new one if you can't find it. And I'm like, Nick, I'm fine. I just need to find my stuff. And yeah, this is payback time. Oh yeah, I'm giving them to 200 people. 200 people need to know this. This is my business to be talking about, not his. Oh yeah, people are gonna know. I'm gonna let them know in school too what's going on. So this is punishment. So if you watch this video, Nick, this is your punishment. So don't ever try to steal something from me. So he turned out to steal it, and this is how I knew. This dumb person wanted to go ahead and steal from me, and I had nothing. I told him. My mom walked in and she was like, are you sure he did not steal it? Because the way he's acting is kind of suspicious. And I'm like, he would never. So your friends are insane. You know, some of your friends could be trustworthy, some of them cannot. So I don't really trust them around anything. I won't tell them really much anything.
They're hurting. Keep hitting them.
I'll read comments after the video, so don't worry. Hear this now. I'll read comments after the video. So that's what's recently been going on with Logan Paul and everything, how he discovered a dead body. I can't say anything about it because I wasn't there. I couldn't experience it. Neither did I see the video. And I have a problem here. So El Hugany should be getting blamed for this too. Great editor, not editor, a great animator. He makes like animated music videos for like video games or movies, and he's kind of cool. I mean, I don't really watch him. I consider him kind of cringy, but it's okay. I'm cringy. I'm more cringy. Cringiest of the all. So, and he just kinda animated it as a video. He animated this for a video, retopicing the video. I didn't want to see it because I didn't think a dead body would be nice to see. He animated it. So, at the same time, his fans should be getting angry too. So, as we all in the YouTube community need to step up and do something about this, because promote, live stream, do a charity stream for suicide, do something to help. Don't sit around. All right, let's see what we get. Hold up. Let's make this a positive. This isn't something, this is to inspire you not to do something dumb like that. He made a more serious apology video, like he was about to cry. Okay, nothing good. Yeah, that was nothing good. So after all, he did make a video about this, but it wasn't like it wasn't something we should be getting into, or it should be a topic. It should be something, oh, by the way, I'm getting this gun gold, so but like I said, I could have been arrested that day, but I was lucky enough the police officer obviously was he was nice. Now one said I had a mouth, but I was speaking my rights. So I just want to make this to make sure everyone is clear. Do not go to Logan Paul and like that is not the YouTube channel I want. I don't want to disrupt anybody. Especially if you go hate on him and then I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying I'm speechless. And it's cool that he's been making videos since he was like 10. That's amazing to be that big of a YouTube star. But you gotta get better. That can't just be one simple mistake and then be expected to forget. That's just one thing I don't. That's something that should have never been forgiven for whatever reason. This should have been. That should have been thought about. And I'm glad he apologized. But sorry doesn't fix anything. I'd rather be safer than sorry. Always think about that. Oh, I don't care. If you're in a situation where you have to choose between two, one is fun, but it's really dangerous. So let's say if you're going to an abandoned area, no, a restricted area, and it looks really cool to discover, you can be one of the first people in it, right? Or let's say spray painting, graffiti. You want to spray paint, right? You want to spray paint everywhere, and it'll be so cool to look at that wall. But it's super risky. You can get arrested for that. And you could be calling your mom at the police station saying sorry. But instead, you could have been safer. So I'd rather be safer than sorry. That is something that we need to get through our minds now. This gun's kind of cool. What is it called? The Exterminator. That's kind of a cool gun. But that's off topic. I would like to get that. But seriously, something needs to be stopped about this. Rather safer than sorry. Always think about that if you're about to go do something dumb. Even if it looks like you're not going to get caught. If it looks like it, because anybody around you could be seeing this. And the lady was a snitch. Like, we were allowed to be back there. We did it before, even when a cop was looking, and we didn't get arrested, talked to, or anything. So
Enemy warbird detected.
and still today, when I did ride my bike to my other school, King, I did go there to go play some more basketball, and there's cops swarming everywhere. Cops are looking. So, yeah. Close my door. Blaze, are you going somewhere?
Enemy UAV above.
So why are you dressed like that? Oh.
Enemy UAV above.
Let me have your peanut butter and jelly. Can I have it? Alright. Anyway. He's hilarious. I'm speechless, exactly. I can't talk. It's extremely hard to, because I don't want to be hated or bashed on this, and it's everyone in the community, not just Jake Paul. Everyone in the YouTube community is messing up. For an example, Omar Gosh, like, he goes in abandoned places and restricted areas all the time. Now that's none of my business that I should be getting into, but that's him. He can get arrested for this or talked to by the cops. I'm sure one time he has, but for anybody who knows, the cops are the scariest thing for me. And don't get me wrong, the cops aren't perfect. They make mistakes all the time. For them making the trend, Black Lives Matter. You can blame them for that. And yeah, I am kind of against all lives matter. Nobody else but us, black people, were getting shot. So, no offense, but yeah. And all lives do matter, but currently, more black people are being killed than other races, so. But even so, nobody thought about the good side about finding a dead body. First off, somebody could have been missing, and now their family members know that they are officially dead. There's no need to look. So now other people could be getting saved because now the cops don't have to do search parties for a dead body. So at the same time, Logan Paul did do something good. Now, for the people who just hate on him and bash on him from doing it, I don't think that's very fair. I think that's bull. That's malarkey. You shouldn't just hate on someone because the whole internet's hating on someone. Now, at the same time, he did do wrong, and I'm not forgiving him for that. He did do the wrong thing. He should have cut out, called the cops, and then, after that, later on this video, or at the end of this video, he has found a dead body. He shouldn't have been recording the dead body for somebody just to find. So I don't know if he told the cops. Obviously, he would probably call the cops. But I don't know what he did. But I don't usually. Hold up. What is that thing? What is that thing? Oh my god!
Nothing more we can do here, Sentinel.
So I just want to say I'm not attending for someone to go hate on him. I am just saying, let's not. What is the point of hating on someone if there's nothing that could have been done? So, and those of you who want to go check out the video, I'll read the comments, don't worry. Any hate comments, I'm not accepting. Alright, so Jacob, you left. Bye. Oh, and thank you guys for all the support. It's been insane. I'll go check how many subscribers we got soon. I'm seeing a lot more faces around. That's insane. More people are getting to us. More people are subscribing to us. And you guys are probably like, why do you have old Advanced Warfare gameplay in the background? Don't judge me. Okay? Just because it's old does not mean I can't put so.
Team deathmatch.
What are my biggest mess ups of all time? You know, honestly, I can't remember too much about that one trespassing time was. I'll get to the story of that, but before, just remember these words: better safer than sorry.
Taking the advantage.
So I just wanted to say that.
We've taken the lead.
All right, so how this story happened here was because sorry, I was looking at his exosuit. Looks cool. Cause I originally was just having fun with all of my friends, all of them. And so the cops were kind of jerks, dude. One of them was really nice, like he was like, one of them was cool, like he didn't matter. One of them was just concerned. There's this one black one. He was really, like, really rude. You know, he was just not the nicest person to be with. So, yeah, it was awful, dude. So, it still really confuses me. Like, how that could have happened. I just don't understand. And this lady was really, really mean. You know, she took her kids out to a park or whatever.
Enemy UAV online.
Where's all the gameplay going? I'm speechless of what happened that day. Because it was like, you could feel what happened. But at the same time, it was almost like, why? So it was almost like this lady wanted us to get in trouble about something. She was like, hey, or she wasn't hey, but she didn't talk to us. So we were hanging out at the park, and we were all friendly. She came up with her 2 kids, and they just started playing. They played on the swings. They did everything. I was like, oh, well, what a nice day for them. And we go to this other park that's right by it, right? And this is the pre-K zone, by the way. We just wanted to go see what the pre-K zone was about, because it was just for old memory times, for an example, because and it was like for old times, because I went to that school ever since I was in pre-K, so it was going to be a very fun experience to go back there and see what they changed. They changed a lot. Like, a lot. It used to be so much funner. They had like this monkey bar thing, and you could like go inside it. It was like this bubble, and you could climb on it. It was cool. And it's just changed, and so instead, we go back there, right? And there's this shed, right? I didn't know what the shed was, and it wasn't locked up. It definitely wasn't locked up. And it was like free, like it was like we can go in there to see what was in. We went in there and we took like this bouncy ball out and just messed around with it. Yeah, it's hard to think about that, what happened that day. Because nothing like that should ever happen to someone exactly like what she did. She completely backstabbed everyone, and nobody saw that coming. So, instead of her, like, saying something about what we did and just taking it into her own hands, she calls the cops. So before, we wanted to go on the swings, and we came by and we're like, hello. She gave this like this really mean look, like what? Like this really mean look, like we just like hit her. And guess what happened? Guess what she did? Didn't talk to us, didn't say the cops were coming. She just... And even if I did know, she probably thought we were gonna like run away or something just to avoid them. Guys, I would never do that. I know myself. I would sit there, because if I returned, like, the school had cameras everywhere, so it was okay.
Friendly UAV above.
And then, supposedly, there's other stuff that happened there. It wasn't, something like that didn't just happen to us, like, we weren't the first ones. He let one of these slide. He let, people on the roof slide. People that walked into the roof slide when the police showed up. Put that much slide. But if we go in a shed and grab the bouncy ball, put it back, and then closed it and nothing was harmed. Like, what? Like, oh, what? I honestly just don't, like, you just called the police, or you let those kids slide, that kids that did bigger crimes than us, slide. Didn't get their parents called, didn't get anything called. So, my mom was concerned about it, but she wasn't like, you're grounded for a month. Because she knew it wasn't that bad. I just can't go to the place for 6 months. So, it wasn't that bad of a crime. But at the same time, I did mess up, and I told her, you don't have to forgive me. So. That's what happened. I'm sorry, it's complicated today. Stay epic, and remember, better safer than sorry.